Yeah, nah, all these mad little weird rules around like dating and stuff. It's good, even good we're here at this point. It's funny watching everybody. We do it on so many different things, but it's funny watching this specific person, how we comment around Lori Harvey. You know, she's been heralded as the GOAT when it comes to dating, collecting all the Infinity Stones.
That her drop on the gram was timed perfectly, bro.
Yeah.
No one's like outside. Everyone's in their homes.
It was a quiet afternoon.
It was a quiet afternoon
on Wisteria Lane. Yeah. Fair play to her.
Drop that shit. Drop a bomb on them.
Yeah. But every time she dates a new guy, yeah, that photo of Memphis Depay. In a sleeveless tuxedo set. Now, Chrissy, if I pulled up here in a tuxedo, but like short sleeve and shorts with like,
so the blazer is short sleeve
with crushed velvet shoes, yeah, on a proposal vibe, how would you feel?
You wouldn't be proposing to me.
Oh,
fair. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you can even buy them things.
Bruv, I didn't even know them things existed.
Half a tux.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why would you even wear a tux? You're at the beach.
Yeah.
You thought it was smart casual. That's what he was going for.
I don't even know if that's smart casual. That's half smart. It's not even. It was half smart, not even smart casual. Man said, yeah, make a tuck would make it fashion.
Fam, that's mad.
Yeah. But back to what I was saying. So,
her come up is nuts though.
Yeah, but she was raised by a wolf, but like a real G. Yeah, bro. Do you know who her mum is, bro? Someone said the irony of Steve Harvey telling all the women to wait 90 days whilst his daughter's out here serial dating him. That's what I'm saying, how we just project. Because what it is as well, yeah, I don't know if she has, but I've never seen her speak or address anything. I don't think I've ever heard her in an interview. I don't know what her voice sounds like she's an enigma. She's like a white rhino. Like,
bro, someone said that Lori Harvey's dated everyone but Meek Mill, and he was the only one that had her on his wish list.
That's crazy. Still, don't have me on my Christmas list to Santa, and you're out here fucking ignoring me and that.
Yeah, I put it on a big song.
I know you see my DM and that.
Fam, he put it on a big song, a song with Drake.
That's funny. Still.
And yeah, she went around the block.
I mean, do you know what it is, yeah? She's what, in her early mid-20s, if that?
Date who you want.
And also, like, she's a celebrity, so
date these power players.
Celebs do what they want. And I'm not mad at the woman that's incident. I'm usually, on RNA time, more mad at the men, because do you want to date someone that's dating quite a lot of people in your space?
Yeah.
If you're on that, cool. And it's just funny watching all these guys, like this kind of like rotation, what it seems like, innit? Obviously, when you see certain people date maybe like footballers or rappers, or that might be what their space is, innit? Cool, fair enough. But do you want to do that? I look at man like, you don't really want to go after that and do that, you know? Because that's what I'm saying. The reason why women look at her like, in terms of she's on the on a Mount Rushmore for dating, because she's doing what they want to do, or they're living vicariously for her. Like, she's multi-dating, she's not hanging around too long, she didn't get pregnant by Future, like she dodged that bullet. This is what they're saying to me. This is what I'm hearing. Like,
but there's a lot of women out here, man, just on a regular thing that are multi-dating. Yeah. And, you know, like, more power to them, innit? Like, because at the end of the day, like, you gotta shop around, innit?
Shop around.
You got to find a one, innit?
When I say compare the market.
Yeah, and like, even if, you know, you don't want to settle down, you can still date people.
Yeah.
You know, which is what she's doing. Like, you know, she had the situation with Future, and, you know, at the end of the day, it didn't work out. And, you know, she's gone on to date someone else. Like, he's probably gone on to date someone else, but no one's talking about that.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna get someone pregnant next week.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. That's perception. It's funny as well, yeah. In addition to that, we don't know she's not been getting her heart broken countless times. It just looked as if, like, yeah, she's, you know, fight these niggas, I'm on to the next one. You know.
But a lot of these dons are like a lot older than her, innit? Well, actually, I don't know how old Michael B. Jordan is. He might be young, innit?
No, I think she's 24 and he's 33.
Okay.
Not really my cup of tea, but
I mean, it'll work. You know.
So for Salmon, she's buff enough.
Yeah, she's buff, man.
We moved the goalpost a little bit.
She's elite still.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Future was like, you know, a lot older than her. So maybe after a while he got tired. Bruv. It's true though. It's true. Maybe he's just like, yeah, I can't run around. I think there was a picture once, yeah, when he was with her and he looked worn out.
Yeah, that's what that's what they don't tell you. That's the small bit they don't tell you. These niggas gonna be chasing young babes. You need to have young babes energy, bro. Bro, they're ready. They want to fuck until 6 in the morning,
bruv. They want that R&B sex, man.
Yeah, you know. So it's good for the ego, like having a nice fire girl on your arm. But it's like, yeah, living your life through celebrities is, I always advise against it, innit? Because that's like the weird and the wonderful. There's no, I don't think you can live like them or on that level. And even though you did say, like we said, the average women doing their thing. So if there are average women that kind of multi-date and like have more autonomy or agency of how they date, then it shouldn't be such a big hoo-ha. It's like, it's standard, isn't it? Like,
it's always going to be a big hoo-ha.
You can do what you want. It's that simple, innit? So, yeah. I don't care that much. What do you think, Chrissy, of like Lori Harvey and her flexing how she does?
I think people are making a bigger deal out of it than she is.
Yeah.
She's not posting them. She's not, just like I said, no one's heard her speak on anything. You haven't ever heard her claim.
Have you ever heard her voice?
I said that. I don't know what she sounds like.
No, it's just doing her thing.
Yeah.
Staying low key, and I love that for her.
See that?
I love that for her.
I love that for her, you know. Have you spoken to her? Do you know her?
Yeah, that's crazy. Could you date someone like on a high level like that?
Well, as I am right now. God.
Nah, like maybe in a same industry, but like that person is renowned for like dating all these other.
Or that's the narrative around them.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be for me. No, I don't really want to be in a party with man like the Grammy after party and that.
Bare man looking at each other and that. Oh yeah. But I think I don't know, man.
And call me insecure, call me whatever you want. That's not for me. So it's also unfair to that type of woman. Me, not a match, innit?
Yeah.
You know, that's not really my flavour, my cup of tea, innit? Not saying that, yo, you're gonna date a woman that's not had history, whatever. In that type of environment, yeah.
It's mad.
Yeah, so, you know. And just bro, believe in your source. Like, someone's got, at some point, has got to lock it down.
Yeah. But, you know, she's biding her time, boy. Yeah,
I don't care about Lori Harvey that much. It's just interesting to see all the combos.
Big discussions, you know.
Bro, it's discussions, but it's even us saying that, big discussion, we're talking about it now as well.
Yeah.
It is even on the other side when you're not engaging, funny just to watch, innit?
Yeah. What
it causes and that, and you just kind of see low key what people are kind of saying is, I'd want to move like that, but what's stopping you from doing that? You know, because we all preach about I feel like people preach about, you know, having more freedoms. Look at the kind of like us referencing Jasmine Sullivan's album earlier, and like that type of energy, like matching men's energy for the same energy, or just taking a bit more control over your destiny.
Yeah, man, because you don't want to be crying all the time on a song.
Big facts, bruv.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man's tired of like sad R&B. That man, talk to these niggas, man.
Do you know what? Yeah, like the thing is that like we love the sadistic R&B when like
when you're going through
a dark place, like when they're going through it, and we don't like the happy shit. If you're not gonna give me the sad shit, I don't want to hear the happy shit, but I want to hear the hoe shit. Give me that.
Fair. Hoe shit, innit?
The balance, innit? It's in the middle.
Yeah,
sad, happy, hoe.
You're so dumb, bro. Yeah, duality, innit? Yeah, find the right balance, man.
That's what we need.
Yeah. What else on the agenda? How you feeling? Like, what else is?
I saw something today actually. It seems like Fufu and Egusi has become a trend in the United States.
Yeah, TikTok's killing my people, man.
There's 2 Nigerians in the room. How do you feel about the trend in Fufu and Egusi?
Ladies first, Chrissy. Would you like to?
Americans are mad.
Yeah.
What, like? But isn't it good for whoever the owners are of that business?
yeah, it's good for that individual business, but us viewing it on the internet, it's like I would hope a lot of us are proud of our heritage, and our heritage is more than just food, of course, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like surface level things like food, your traditional wear, music, all those types are like avenues for people to kind of get into your culture and understand and learn about you. But it's funny to watch the same people that would have been doing Wakanda forever are now on here going, oh my god, discussing like you're entitled to not just because I'm Nigerian doesn't mean you have to
is
eat.
that what people are saying?
It's yeah, like, I'm watching videos of.
I saw mad positive ones.
That I'm happy you did, but I think what started the wave of it online while seeing was like people posting the videos of people like saying this food is shit. And it went past the line of like I don't like this. It started being disrespectful, and it felt more like let me do this TikTok of this to say this food's crap.
So you went through all of that just to do that.
But obviously people do anything for when they want to get on the internet, they want to go viral, or they want to get their numbers up on their social media platforms.
Yeah. I was happy that I saw like a lot of positive stuff. It just made me feel like, you know, everyone else has got their cuisines that like, you know, the Western world has accepted. Like, you know, you got your Chinese food. So I mean, Asian food, Thai, whatever. Yeah, you got Indian food. You got you know, the West Indian cuisine as well.
That's what you mean. Yeah.
You know, it's like it's nice to see more African restaurants or African cuisines, West African cuisines, out there, innit?
Yeah,
where you can go and because I've never had a gussie, bruv, and I've got Nigerian mates. So you mean to tell me that for the first time tasting that, I need to go in the restaurant to taste it?
What are you trying to do here? What's going on? So this is why you brought this all up, just to get to this point? Is that what you're trying to do?
No.
Okay.
It just popped into my head. I was like, actually, hold on.
Cool.
What?
I said, have you ever
That's the loudest I've ever heard, Chrissy.
Have you ever asked?
Yeah.
No.
She asked you a valid question. She said, "Have you?" So she's not like she's turned you down.
I'm not gonna go to your house and ask you to make a certain food. Okay, cool.
She makes a valid point. All right, that's a true Nigerian woman right there.
Right.
Yeah.
You tough, right?
You supposed to be asking. Yeah. I hear you.
But somehow you've had like, you know, a snippet at least of Congolese food.
Fair.
Never.
I'm provoked.
Fair.
That's your own problem.
But for being technical, it wasn't you specifically.
What, my mum?
Yeah.
Like, I still live at home, bruv.
Yeah.
Like,
so
it's from my household.
Yeah. If you come check me when I lived at mum's, you could have got all the jollof you wanted, didn't it? Jollof on tap, bruv. Just there in the cut. But yeah, man, fuck them if they don't like the food, man. It's on you, man. You don't have to like it, but just don't be disrespectful.
Foles is on that energy. Yeah, fuck them.
I just don't. Why do you think it's just smelly, bruv? Like, allow me, man. Don't, man. You know what it is? I can't categorically say everyone is moving that way, but you know what I mean, Chris? Sometimes you can just kind of sense energy as like you're doing this because you think it's funny. It's not funny. Yeah, like
on a dickhead thing.
Yeah, it's proper wash, isn't it? But yeah, now shouts out to anyone that's out there that's doing that. I'm getting more into watching different types of content and stuff.
Yeah,
I can't believe that that's actually a thing. People watch people eat, but
yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah,
that's nuts.
Is that a double entendre in there? Watch people eat in that? No.
I was gonna say, like, I'm with you, but when you find a good one.
So what type of content are you watching in regards to like on YouTube when it comes to like food and stuff?
Is it what, ASMR? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, so you have some that are ASMR, they sound nice, and then you have some that are just like mukbangs, so people eat different foods and they might do a story time. And I think you just look at all the tasty foods and think, I could be eating that.
I was watching one on YouTube one time, one black woman from the States, and she was like eating some
seafood.
Prawns, the seafood thing.
Is she kind of a bigger babe?
Yeah, like bro.
Rumor has it though that like she got bigger throughout the content creation. Like, yeah,
bruv, it makes sense though, innit? Like, bruv, like, I was like, rah, this is mad greasy, and how she was like eating it was just, the sound effects was mad.
Yeah. Shouts out to you lot, man. Hey, what do you say? We should do food challenges, Vans. Now we're on the YouTube, like getting some extra type of content.
You know what? I love food, but you're not
on that.
I'm not sure, man.
No. It's what it is, man. But then other news though, whilst obviously in space between now and last week, I was recording on that.
Yeah.
The whites are just running wild on that. They got mad
at the Capitol building.
Yeah, I can, but I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, like that's the kind of shit that you see in a movie,
The Simpsons or something.
You know, like I can see it in a plot somewhere. People are just trying to climb and fall off.
Right next to the stairs. That's what didn't make any sense. Where people come on the wall, was literally 10 feet to the left. Goes where the steps were.
So you're not saying about like people are like we've got to give people credit for being dumb with that. Like this last year and a half has really shown me how stupid people are.
Mad dumb.
Yeah.
Like what? Why would you climb something here? That's not even safe to climb unless you're an experienced climber.
Bro, no climbing gear, anti-climb paint, and then you're surprised when you fell. Yeah. But those are things
no harness, no nothing.
When I just laugh, I was like, you lot wasn't even prepared for your fucking revolution that you thought you was gonna have. Like, this don't make no sense.
But I think there's that pit. There's when things like this happens, there's always going to be like that iconic picture that was taken, or a picture that everyone's going to remember, and it's that Donny that's in the room and he takes away that big ornament or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, like the podium or the announcing stage, whatever.
Because like how brazen he looked, when he was taking it, it's like the audacity that you can just.
Yeah, that's what made me proper laugh. It was
gently like, come in there and start like your removal company.
Bro, it's like people were waving to the cameras. There was people in there like no facial covering, no hood, no nut. It was like you thought you was gonna do this and get, because people are starting to get arrested now, innit? Like that's happening, and slowly but surely people are getting nicked. I just found it like did you see the video of the lady that got shot and died?
Yeah, I saw that. I was mad.
I'm surprised more of them didn't get clapped.
This is it. I'm surprised it was just one.
Yeah.
My new favourite genre is watching white people screaming when they can't get on the plane. They're calling me a terrorist.
Wait, is that a genre?
Yeah, that's my favourite genre.
Chris is really on the dark web and that.
Enjoy it.
So many things that you can find, you know.
Yeah.
On Twitter, but I'm thinking, why would you think that you could do something like that? Like, you've stormed the Capitol and you feel like they're literally just going to let you board a plane and go home.
True.
Like, absolutely.
Yeah.
And there was one guy that's like, you're treating me like a black person.
And those are the things that show.
One rapper's going to take that as a soundbite.
Wale, you know, like, you know, there's a disparity in it. It's just like, why do you deny when these? It's just funny watching them. All the people that claim the left are like weak and snowflakes and all these whatever, however they describe them. You didn't get the result you thought you deserved, innit? And you can't take your L. So there's loads of lessons we learned here. Like, take your L. Humble pie, bro. Like, it's sweet, bro. Enjoy it. Humble.
Absolutely.
You know, that's number one. Number two, like, if you're gonna mash your works, be a bit more prepared than that. You know, you had like, I've seen a video of like a congressman who lets them through the back door. There's loads of little small things. I'm like, even with all the assistance or perceived assistance that you had, you still weren't able to do what you thought you was gonna do. One of you got clapped. There was even like, I think five police officers died for an incident. There's actually been loss of life as well. And the same person that like goaded you, pushed you, endorsed you to go there, wasn't even on the front lines mashing the work with you.
Yeah.
So that's another lesson. Like, don't follow blindly behind someone who doesn't really, in my opinion, in regards to Donald Trump, care about their ideology. He only cares what's going to get him the win.
Yeah.
So he galvanized them, emboldened them, you know, would pander to them, you know, because he knew that he had a good support base through these people, innit?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
I don't
Don't
know.
ride out for an old, ain't gonna ride out for you.
Yeah. To be honest, like, I don't even know much about US politics right now, so I don't even know what's going on with this whole thing. When's the inauguration?
It's soon. It's real soon. It's real soon. So yeah, in short, obviously Trump lost, and he was still trying. There's been like voice recordings of him trying to influence certain states to recount, or just like magically found like 70,000 votes, which would like have it push him over the edge. Because obviously they don't want to lose the House, I think, or the Senate, because once they do that, obviously there's a lot of laws will get passed with regards to the Democrats and stuff, and they will now be in control, and you know it's going to be harder for any of their agendas in regards to Republicans to go forward. He's just a sore loser, bruv. Like, big baby sore loser. this whole inauguration phase should have like happened like a lot earlier, because of like how long it's taken him to concede, innit?
Yeah.
And he's now eventually conceded, and that's led on to the whole Trump being silenced or banned, kicked off social media. So I don't know how you feel about it, but I find it proper funny that when he's no longer beneficial to these platforms, when he's no longer president, this thing has happened, because it feels
left
like
hung to dry.
Yeah, like they're doing it in response to the whole Capitol thing happening at Capitol Hill, Capitol building. But it's like Twitter, all these different platforms. You had him on there. He's been saying inflammatory stuff for ages, you know. So why is it now? It just feels like a little bit performative, in my opinion, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's one of those things is that like they've put themselves in position when it comes to a man with power like that. So they don't necessarily like him, but they're gonna have him whilst he's
of use,
in that position and of use. And then as soon as that's done, you're no longer that person to us. So they're gonna abandon him. Well, that's what it seems like anyway, because people are going to be like, right, enough is enough. There's been loads of people that have been complaining about Trump's Twitter account, like, why hasn't this been suspended? All of this, all of that.
And I'm not mad, like, I get it, like, if you're the president of the United States, you're going to have a bit more leeway than the average person.
Exactly.
It just kind of is what it is. Like, I am, I'll say logical, I hope is the right term to use, enough to understand that. Doesn't mean I like it, but it is what it is, type of thing, isn't it? But it just gets to a certain point. But it then led on to a conversation in regards to being silenced and like free speech. How do you feel about people that are like upset at this? Like, if they can like make a president be quiet, this is like it could be a snowball effect for the rest of us.
Sorry, say that again, bro.
So the other side of this, like people that, so I'm over here saying that, right, it's performative, but cool, they got him off there. The other side of it was people upset because they felt like this is an attack on like free speech, because even he come out and used another handle on Twitter to kind of send out a flurry of tweets about like, this is a sad day for America, you know, they're winning, this is an attack on free speech.
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that, you know, and I don't know what I think these platforms would say in regards to that, because at the end of the day they have their objectives, and it's a platform that, you know, certain things they can benefit from. So a lot of businesses or platforms aren't like that moral or as moral as people may want.
Fair. Yeah. And everyone's got like, whenever you sign up to these things, they've got their own terms and conditions, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're private entities, so if you don't adhere to their rules, they are entitled to be like, you didn't obey, you know, community guidelines, we're kicking you off this platform, innit?
Yeah.
So I think if you look at it that way, it can be that simple. That's how I kind of view it. But yeah, man, I'm just here for the chaos, innit?
Yeah, and he, you know, some people thought that he was gonna go without a fight.
No, bro, it's bitch, bro, big sore loser, bro.
I mean, you can tell like with how he's been throughout his presidency, like,
yeah,
you know, he doesn't take to reporters challenging him whenever there's like a press conference.
It's a Chinese virus.
Yeah. And how he used to fob people off, like, oh, I don't want to speak to you anymore, next person. Like, he's that type of, he's a petty character. You know, even at his big age.
Yeah, Trump's a big man still. A big man.
Ain't he about 79 or something?
Bro, that man there should be self-isolating, bro. He's a big man, so
Fam.
Yeah, get him out of there, man. But then we got another old guy coming in as well, so it's like, one could argue like for like, so, but that's an American.
He's even older.
Well, Joe Biden's older as well. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
He actually sounds and looks like he's losing it. So,
but I don't understand why, like, a president, why you would elect someone that old.
Bro, options with that shit. Is that brutally honest, isn't it? Obviously, his
the oldest
attachment.
profession, like,
He's attached obviously the old regime with Barack Obama, innit? So, and then they were smart enough eventually to align him with a black woman. Some people don't look at it that way, but like a black woman, Kamala Harris. So it's like, that's how he kind of got it over the line eventually, innit?
What do you think the global like percentages of 8-year-olds still working?
Vans asked the most random. I love it though. Make me actually really think. What's the percentage of 8-year-olds still working?
80.
Yeah, let me think. 80. A single digit percentage.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Just under 5.
I would say bang on 5%. What do you reckon, Chris?
I would say about that, yeah.
And it's probably a lot of the poorer nations where you got that in it. That's where it will be.
I think probably even both extremes. So the poorer people, but then also you have the people that have that long money, like family wealth, that will still sit on board of directors for this place.
But then people, I don't classify that as working. Like you're 80 odd and you're still going to board meetings, bro. If you don't sit your old ass down.
Well, that's the only time they leave the house.
Yeah. I respect it though, like if you still want to and you're able and you're agile, but I don't see myself being 80 plus and still out here working for the man.
How old's Sir Alex Ferguson? He's got to be about that.
You shouldn't be too far off at this point, yeah.
Them man are still working that.
Yeah. But you know Chris is right still, because when you're used to the bread, you're gonna still go and do the speaking engagement, the dinner party chats. Like Alex Ferguson will have the book and will go on tour, all those type of things, innit? But it's not obviously as stressful as the day to day of being a football manager.
Oh yeah, and like he's one of the privileged, like, you know, of being of that age, and having a luxury or luxurious setup on your way to like very beautiful home.
Of course.
Whip. Probably got a driver.
That's
you know,
left on a high. So all that. Yeah. If you're gonna go out,
won't have to do anything too strenuous. Yeah,
if you're gonna go out, that's the way to go, and you can apply that to many walks of life. Like leaving on a high. Don't overstay your welcome, and get to the point where like people start resenting you, or like we start. You know, like someone that's like an icon or a legend, or we revere them, but they just hang around that second too long, and then now we are like our most recent memories of them aren't them in their at their best, at their heights, isn't it? So yeah,
that's a mad age, bruv.
Yeah, it's super mad. I don't even. I wouldn't want to work that long, you know. But I've been trying to not work from.
Do you know what?
From years ago,
the other day, bro. This is like another 35 years or some shit.
Don't do that.
Of working.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm only in it 10.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this pays off it.
Bro, and I'm sorry, like the reality is,
bro, you just fucking
the most of us
soured the mood,
bro, are gonna be working for that long.
Yeah. So it's good if you're saying that. Then ideally, the objective is to
we got to pattern up, man.
Yeah, find something that you genuinely enjoy doing, that you're passionate about. You know, something that's gonna bring you joy. Obviously, money have to make, bills have to pay. So, but yeah, Vans, you find, why do you do that? But 35.
I just wish like money was easier to come by.
Depends what you're ready to do.
Well, yeah. Like,
are you ready to shake that ass for some cash?
I mean for the honest living, because because this is it. You know, you were talking about having a job, have a job that makes you happy. You know, like, you know, that you want to go. You wake up in the morning and go to.
You're skipping to work.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but then the reality is, bruv, like people are trying to chase that P, and it's not easy to come by. So they're gonna have to do jobs that they don't enjoy.
But it's like probably trying to be pragmatic, isn't it? Like, cool, I don't like this, I don't love this, I don't have to do this. Yeah. How quick can I get out of this space? Like, I've been there. You think it's a game, bro? When I was at uni, this was the era of they're still doing coach raves, isn't it? A man's collecting glasses in a nightclub and that. You pick up a glass, look up, it's a baddie from when you was in college that you're trying to get at. Everyone from the ends is in there. But at the time, I needed a job. And
you're there all bending over, picking up glasses, sweating.
Bro, profusely as well.
Mad.
Yeah.
Just panting about.
And people will look you in the eye, dash a glass on the floor, and expect you to pick it up. I was probably the most like rogue, ghetto, like glass collector, because every now and then I was like, yo, pick that up. Yeah, like, because it's infuriating.
Yeah, glass to the head and that.
But, no, relax. I didn't want to do that at the time, innit? But I understood if I took the barman position, shifts are sporadic. So I'm doing the job that nobody really wants to do, but if I want 4 or 5 shifts a week, I'm gonna get it. It was that type of thing. You remember that time period?
Yeah.
I was, you know, just had to. You just got to do what you got to do, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like, there's, bro, like, you know, getting to a certain point, like, you look back and you review the kind of, or you reflect on the jobs that you had.
Yeah, and I think obviously it's easier when I'm referencing a time when I'm younger, you're probably more fit, more agile. It's not that big a deal. I'm not saying do that when you're this age, but if you have to do it, you got to do it. Like,
no, but do you know what? These are vital years, bro. When you're this age, like, hop about.
Yeah. If you don't
hop about, like, we're no longer in that era of like people staying at one place for 30 years.
Yeah, that's done. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when I was at my old job, some of my colleagues, like, they were there for like 30 odd years.
Bro, salute to that generation, like, boy.
Work jubilee and that. Fam, that's crazy, you know. But the thing is that my department at that time got made redundant, and their payout was a massa.
Yeah,
it's 30 years of service, bro.
It's one of the ones where, like, you don't have to work for a few years if you don't want to, innit? Yeah.
Mortgage done.
Fair, you know. But like I said, now that we are aware, I'm sure many of our listeners are aware that this isn't like brand new information to them. It's also reconciling the fact that you may have to be in a few different industries in that 30 years, you know, or have something on the side that you're working on that's going to bring you revenue, you know. Or we try and figure out a way of dismantling this whole system where we're happier than just finding money. Yeah. Because what we're doing is conforming. We all conform on a certain level, but like, this is kind of is what it is.
It's only because of the standard of living, bro. Like, people want a nice home, bro, but we're being offered like some little box places. Yeah. Like, living in an area where like moving out means that I've got a flat share with someone else. Nah, man. do you know what I mean? Like, it's, if the standard of living, like, and, you know, equal housing systems or places, accommodation and stuff were a lot better, then it may not be the focal. But we've got so many things to pay for.
No, I'm with you. You're not wrong. It was like we've spoken it last week, and I feel like I've referenced it a lot. But yeah, it's just finding that balance, and like, you know, maybe man have to leave London, you know, or like I said, we collectively as a people try and figure out a fairer system, innit, and close this like wealth gap, because